Welcome to The Big Idea. I'm your host, Faith Lark. Today, on The Big Idea, what if the very tools you use to build yourself up could be twisted into instruments of control? Today, we explore how Xunzi's quest for self-improvement reveals the hidden danger that even the noblest intentions can pave the road to oppression, and how this ancient struggle mirrors your own journey toward personal growth. In the flickering candlelight of an ancient study, an aged philosopher's brush trembles across a scroll. These words would echo through centuries, sparking both enlightenment and tragedy. This is the story of Xunzi, whose radical vision of human nature would reshape an empire's understanding of morality, and whose legacy carries a warning for anyone seeking to change themselves or others. You know that moment when you realize something profound about human nature, something others refuse to see. For Xunzi, this insight came at a devastating cost. Living during China's Warring States period, he witnessed humanity at its worst. Cities burned, families torn apart, and the constant betrayal of trust for power. While others saw these acts as aberrations from humanity's natural goodness, Xunzi recognized a darker truth. Think of your own struggles with self-improvement, that frustrating gap between your ideals and actions, the way good intentions crumble under pressure. Xunzi saw this pattern not as individual failure, but as fundamental human nature. His conclusion was revolutionary. Virtue isn't our default state. It must be deliberately cultivated, like a garden in wild soil. Picture a serious young boy in ancient China, watching other children at play. While they laugh and compete, he notices something others miss: the subtle cheating, the quick anger, the instinctive selfishness. Where his teachers saw innocent games, Xunzi saw revealing glimpses of untamed human nature. This perception made him different. Other children called him odd, teachers found his questions disturbing. His isolation bred determination. While others celebrated humanity's innate goodness, Xunzi began formulating a different path to moral development. At the prestigious Jixia Academy, Xunzi's ideas caught fire. His argument was simple but revolutionary. Humans aren't born virtuous, they become virtuous through rigorous education and ritual practice. This challenged the prevailing wisdom of Mencius, who taught that goodness was our natural state. The debate wasn't merely academic. At stake was the fundamental question of how to build a moral society. You felt this tension yourself. When you try to change a habit or improve your character, do you unlock something that was always there, or are you building something new? Xunzi's answer was clear. Meaningful change requires conscious construction, not mere discovery. If you're enjoying The Big Idea, please like, subscribe, and scan the QR code for our free 7-day email course, Mental Models Mastery. Learn to make better decisions and think like Einstein, Da Vinci, and Socrates. Now back to the episode. As civil unrest spread across China, a desperate ruler sought Xunzi's counsel. Here was his chance to implement his philosophy on a grand scale. His message was both hopeful and demanding. Just as a skilled potter shapes formless clay into something beautiful and useful, humans could be shaped through education and ritual into moral beings. But like the potter's clay, Xunzi's philosophy proved malleable in others' hands. His students began interpreting his teachings in ways he never intended. Where he advocated for structured guidance, they saw justification for strict control. His emphasis on education became a blueprint for enforced conformity. The very tools he designed for liberation became instruments of oppression. Have you ever created something with pure intentions, only to watch others twist it into something unrecognizable? This was Xunzi's tragedy. His philosophy, meant to elevate humanity, was being used to constrain it. As Xunzi's ideas spread, they influenced both Confucian scholars and legalist rulers. His practical approach to moral development appealed to those seeking order in chaos. But something crucial was lost in translation. Where Xunzi saw education as a path to genuine transformation, others saw it as a means of control. The devastating irony wasn't lost on him. His teachings on human nature's darkness were being used to justify increasingly dark methods of governance. The man who sought to illuminate the path to virtue watched as his insights cast longer shadows. Time has judged Xunzi's philosophy with ambivalence. While Mencius's more optimistic view of human nature became orthodox Confucianism, Xunzi's practical approach to moral cultivation left an indelible mark on Chinese thought. His insights about the role of education and ritual in shaping character continue to resonate. But his greatest legacy might be the warning his life embodies. Any system of improvement, no matter how well-intentioned, carries the seeds of potential misuse. The line between guidance and control, between cultivation and coercion, is perilously thin. This brings us to you, reading this story centuries later. Xunzi's fundamental question still burns: how do we improve ourselves and others without falling into the trap of coercion? His life offers a crucial insight. True transformation cannot be forced from outside. It must be cultivated through conscious, consistent choice. The scroll that began our story ends with a profound challenge. The path to virtue isn't about denying our flaws or forcing change through rigid control. It's about acknowledging our nature while actively choosing to shape it, day by day, choice by choice. Your journey of self-improvement isn't about becoming someone else. It's about consciously crafting who you are, understanding that the work is constant but the choice is always yours. This was Xunzi's ultimate wisdom. Virtue isn't our nature, but it can become our choice. In the end, the flickering candle that illuminated those ancient words still casts light on our modern struggles. The question isn't whether we're naturally good or evil. It's whether we're willing to do the daily work of becoming better while respecting others' journeys to do the same. On the next episode of The Big Idea, Xunzi believed that ritual and education could transform even the darkest human nature. But what happens when the very structure of society seems designed to perpetuate inequality? What if the rituals themselves are tools of oppression, not liberation? Next time, prepare to dive headfirst into that question as we explore the life and mind of a revolutionary thinker. He dared to dissect the anatomy of capitalism itself, laying bare the hidden forces shaping our world and igniting movements that would forever alter the course of history. Join us as we unravel the complexities of power, society, and capital through the eyes of Karl Marx. Please like, subscribe, and scan the QR code or follow the pinned link to get our free 7-day email course, Mental Models Mastery. 7 mental models used by humanity's greatest minds. Think clearer, decide faster, and spot opportunities everyone misses. Click the video that just popped up to watch the next one in this series. Or for episode summaries, behind-the-scenes info, and more, go to daily8.com/bi. Thanks for watching.